Hello and welcome to Meanwhile back on the hobby farm. Sitting underneath the canopy taking a break as just doing some chores. You can see it's filling up, it's mess. There's some de-earth granulars that I have to throw in the backyard for the dogs that will kill ticks and fleas and what have you that's on the ground. I got to get around doing that. Got some straggler plants I still haven't planted yet. I've been kind of sick for about the past month, so haven't got much done, but we did have a breakthrough. I wish my cat was here to show us, but we'll do that in the future. For those of you that remember my cat, DC was a wild cat from the streets of Flint, Michigan. He was rescued. He was shot at multiple times with air pellet guns, and he wouldn't even go within 20, 30, 40 feet of me. I moved his feeding station over here about a month ago, and I'm figuring out the psychology of a cat, because what's been happening is he would only eat if I was watching him. Kind of weird, you'd think it would be the other way around, but he actually wanted me, I don't know, to be a protector of what have you. Just showing you a little bit of our front flower. Been spending a little bit of time out here this summer sprucing this up, but I still got a lot of planting and stuff to do. Going back to DC, what happened was he almost like he was nervous. He wanted somebody to make sure he was okay, almost like he's reaching out to me that he wants to finally bond. Hey folks, we got eggs, $3 a dozen, buy two get the third one free. Anyway, going back to DC, I noticed I would put his food, his canned food out here and his dry food, and I would come and take a break. And when I would sit over here, he would stop eating and he would come over here and he would meow at me. So I would get up, start walking there, he'd follow me, he'd start eating it. So the cat's been kind of reaching out. I know my sandals are sitting on my heater here. But the cat has reached out to me, and now what I do is I put a plate of dry food and wet food out here. And at one point, we're only about from where that plate is, maybe about 3.5 feet. Well, tonight we had a breakthrough. Mama Joanne brought home some outdated breads and pastries, and there were, I want to say, a cinnamon raisin rolls in a package. So while he was eating, I took a piece off, and I was sitting probably within where I am right now, 2 feet from him. I broke a piece off, put it in my hand, and put it out there, and lo and behold, DC walked up and pulled it out of my fingers, didn't run away, and ate it. The second piece I tried, he came up, he looked at it, he took his paw and he tried to knock it out of my hand. I let him succeed and I let it drop. And then the third time, he came right up to me again and he ate it right out of my fingers. My hands are dirty, I've been doing some cleaning. So that's a breakthrough. It's basically telling me he really does trust me. And I knew he started trusting me a year and a half ago when he would meow when I would meow back at him. But I think he's at that stage where he wants to trust me, he trusts me, but he's still not, he's doing it at his own terms. So this has been, what, going on a 5-year, almost 5 years since we've had him. But he's finally starting to win my my trust over. Today I picked up, it's been really late, we've got 4th of July weekend coming up, I picked up some herb plants. I picked all of these up for $15. Yes, that is catnip on there because I wanted to put some in a different area. I got some parsley, I got some stevia, lemon balm, and lavender. Everything was 50% off. I have not been feeling good. I've been busy. So we're going to come over here and see my little buggers over here. The goats just returned. For those of you that don't follow me on Facebook, they just returned from a 2-week job. They were out at where we rent the barn and the pasture for our horses. We put them to work. They had some 4 or 5 foot weeds and who knows what else growing in there. And they ate it all down to nothing. Basically bare ground. They did a good job. Yes, you guys did a good job. Yes, you did. Hi, Captain. Hi, Tennille. Hey, Butch, what you doing? So anyway, I haven't used the tractor since we had Big Bird and Ernie in there, which leads us to Big Bird and Ernie. I put them in solitary confinement just for today, not out of punishment, but I have released them. And unfortunately, we got about 10 chickens that are going after Big Bird. Not after the duck, but they're going after him, and he's running around. And the ironic thing is, Big Bird will go in through that during the daytime, but he will not come out. He stays there all day. So tomorrow, I'm going to leave this door open here, and he can come and go as he pleases. At least if he's got a lot of area to run, he's not going to be in harm's way. The chickens aren't striking blood or anything. If they were, then we'd have to definitely separate them. But these two are inseparable. More the duck. The duck is very bonded, and that's Ernie, which is a female, we believe, is very bonded to the Big Bird. I just got done cleaning 2 of our watering buckets. I don't use bleach. Bleach is not good because the residue goes in the ground. The ducks and the chickens eat it. Not good for them. Took our rubber bowls, which we use year round. You can take that, throw it on the ground in the winter. It doesn't shatter or break. The ice just comes out and you refill it. Well, I just got done hand scrubbing them all up. I use apple vinegar on it. I scrubbed this thing out earlier. And I've got one more left to do over here, and I guess I could talk while I'm doing it. So we'll, whoops, I lost my my tripod here. Hold on a second, folks. There we go. There we go. All right. I guess we're gonna have to, there we go. You don't want to see my behind. I could scar you for life. I think we're having an issue here. We're just going to put this on the ground over here. And we're going to put it up here. And I guess I'm just, can you leave that alone? We got curious goats here. Come on. This will take care of the goats. I could just spray a little water. Hey, leave that camera alone. Leave that up. Goats do not like water, folks. Anyway, what I do is I put a little apple cider vinegar in here, like that. Scrub it all out. Get any mold and bacteria and what have you out of there. And I don't even know if you can see that or not. Let's go back over here. As you can see, I am not wearing a fashionable line of clothing tonight. Most of this on the outside is mud from being on the ground. I do want to make a watering board station type unit, but I figured, you know what? It takes time, money. I'm going to find something. Yard sale, side of the road, something that's going to do the job. Anyway, we're almost done here. Most of this on the outside is dirt and mud from the elements. What we'll do is we'll rinse this off. Look at that, just like you, folks. We've got a little bit of staining going on here, a little elbow grease. now is I'll fill it up, and for lice, mite control, we do put a little bit of apple cider vinegar inside there. It's good for the animals to drink that up. It helps them out with any digestive problems or any little critters they may have inside their one of their many stomachs. What I like to do is I like to put the water in different locations because sometimes you get aggressiveness by some of the hens. So what we're going to do is we've got these two over here. Like I said, I'm not going to build something. This is a washing machine cover that broke off an old washing machine we got rid of. I just like to put it on something. It helps, you know, from the mud and the mold and the dirt and all that crap from overtaking the bowls, and you don't have to clean them out as often. Got a feather over there. Been saving those feathers. I don't know for what. But I like to put them in different locations because, like I said, there's no aggressiveness going on here. We got to find a place. Here we go. Hey, for those of you who are used to the beard and mustache, don't know if you've seen it. I shaved it all off a few weeks ago. They say I look 20 years younger. I feel 20 years older these days. But what I like to do is I put these bowls and these watering containers in areas that aren't going to get full sun all day. These are not going to get sun. Probably they might get about an hour and a half of sun because of the fact that they're getting shade off of this chicken tractor and this unit, the play set. And by the time the sun gets over here, it's back in the shade again. Same thing for this. And this one over here will get some sun this time in the evening. And as you can see, most of it is covered by the trees. Look at the ducks. They're enjoying it, getting their bills all wet. And they're probably going to jump in it. And next thing I got on the agenda is I got to clean out the duck swimming pool. And as you can see, it's a mess, and I'm not going to bore you by having videotape me spending half an hour cleaning this. Hey guys, good butt shot there. Hi Butch, do I get kisses? Show them how you give me kisses. Give me kisses. Yeah, you're such a good boy. How you doing there, Simon? What's the word? You got bugs on you. What's going on there? What's going on, buddy? What's the word? What's the word, huh? Hey, why are you eating the plywood over there, Santana? These guys are awesome. You are so damn handsome. Give me kisses. Hey, do I get kisses? Give me kisses. Yeah, you're such a good boy. And what is Captain doing? I think I like that smell, he says, of that vinegar. Hey, Uncle Henry, how you doing there, buddy? Everybody's doing well. Since our last video, we did have to relocate Sodbuster. He was the we call the pimp daddy of our two girls over there, the two ducks, Thelma and Louise. And the reason being was he was not only trying to hump Big Bird the turkey. I'm sorry, let me backtrack. He was going after Ernie, the duck, and the duck is too small. Would have killed her. But not only that, when the roosters were done with their lovemaking sessions with some of the girls, Sodbuster was taking over and jumping, and that will kill a chicken, so that's not good. But everything is going good, folks. I've just been busy. Haven't spent much time in the garden area. I do plan on doing that in the next near future. This year will be no vegetables whatsoever. It's all herbs. A lot of them will be perennials. A lot of them came up from last year, so that was a blessing in disguise. But like I said, I have not been in the best of health in the past month or so, but hopefully we're on the mend here. How you doing there, Captain? What's the word? What do you think? What do you think, buddy? What do you think? You want some scratches? You want some scratches? Yeah, you're a good boy. You are. But everybody's doing good, folks. We looked at some land up the street the other day. Just want a little bit too much more money than we want to spend. So we're going to do with what we have here for now. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, we'll be happy. Right, guys? I know. Look at my hands are dirty, huh? It's because you guys make a mess. Take care, folks. Have a good night. Bye.